The real reason women don't wear clothes. In Himba, have you ever wondered why some cultures around the world live so differently from what we know? Imagine a place where women walk proudly, confidently, without wearing what most of us would even call clothes, and it's not about poverty or rebellion. Today, we're diving deep into the real reason women don't wear clothes in the Himba tribe, a story of history, tradition, survival, and identity that's far richer than you might expect. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see life and clothing in a whole new way. Where exactly are the Himba people? To understand the Himba way of life, let's start with geography. The Himba tribe lives in northern Namibia, in a harsh, arid environment where temperatures soar and the land stretches into dry, open plains. This environment has shaped every part of their culture, from their homes to their food and ease, even to what they wear or don't wear. But the real story isn't just about weather. It's about something much deeper. Clothing in context, survival and comfort in the Himba's world. Clothing isn't about fashion statements or covering up. It's about practicality. In temperatures that can easily hit over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, wearing tight-fitting, heavy clothing would actually be dangerous, trapping heat against the skin and leading to overheating. Instead, minimal clothing helps the body regulate its temperature naturally. Think about it. If you lived in one of the hottest, driest places on Earth, would you wear heavy fabrics? Actionable insight. Modern studies even support this idea. Minimal clothing or loose garments in hot environments can actually help your body stay cool better than full Western-style outfits. But survival is only half of the story. A symbol of identity and pride for the Himba, not wearing modern clothes is a statement of who they are. Their culture values deep traditions, and dressing as their ancestors did is a proud part of their identity. Instead of clothes, Himba women adorn themselves with intricate jewelry made from shells, iron, and beads, beautiful, handcrafted leather skirts, and most famously, a reddish paste called otjize, made from butterfat and ochre. This paste is not just decoration, it's symbolic. It represents beauty, strength, and protection. It shields their skin from the brutal sun and insect bites. Imagine this. In Himba culture, when a young woman begins using otjize, it's a rite of passage, a powerful moment in her life. It tells the community, I am ready for adulthood. The influence of colonization and resistance during the colonial era, Europeans brought new ideas about clothing and civilization to Africa. In many places, tribes were forced to abandon their traditional ways. But not the Himba. They resisted outside influence fiercely. While some adapted slightly, incorporating cloth wraps or modest coverings when absolutely necessary, many chose to continue their traditions unapologetically. And here's where things take an unexpected turn. Today, their commitment to tradition isn't seen as backward, it's respected worldwide. Anthropologists and tourists alike travel to Namibia to witness this rare example of cultural preservation. The deeper meaning, connection to nature and community for the Himba. Life is deeply connected to the earth. Clothing, or the lack of it, represents harmony with the natural world. Covering the body unnecessarily would be seen as cutting oneself off from nature, and this connection runs deeper than most of us realize. Babies are raised close to the earth, crawling barefoot across the sands. Families sleep in open-air huts under the stars. Life and death ceremonies happen in nature, without walls or barriers. When you live so intimately connected to your environment, covering up isn't just unnecessary, it's counter to the very essence of life itself. But what about modern changes? Here's something surprising. In recent years, modern influence has trickled into Himba society. Cell phones, plastic goods, even education systems have made their way into some villages. So, will the Himba traditions survive? Will future generations continue to embrace their minimalist, nature-focused lifestyle? Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. Women's empowerment in Himba culture. Unlike many other societies, Himba women play a powerful role in their community. They manage the home, oversee the family's cattle, their main wealth, and even have a say in leadership decisions. Their appearance, bare skin, decorated with otjize and jewelry, is not a sign of vulnerability. It's a statement of strength, beauty, and pride. In many ways, Himba women are empowered through their traditions, not despite them. Common misunderstandings from outsiders. When tourists first see Himba women, they often misunderstand. They might think the lack of clothing is because of poverty, oppression, or a lack of civilization. But once you understand the real reasons, survival, tradition, identity, connection to nature, you realize something beautiful. The Himba aren't lacking anything. They're preserving something we've largely forgotten. A powerful lesson. Sometimes, simplicity holds more wisdom than complexity. Now that you know the real reason women don't wear clothes in the Himba tribe, what are your thoughts? Did this change how you view traditional cultures around the world? If you found this story eye-opening, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into fascinating traditions and cultures across the globe. And drop a comment below. Would you ever want to visit a Himba village and experience their unique way of life firsthand? I'd love to hear your thoughts.